Hey guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 6, Episode 6 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, and today it's a big episode. First of all, we go to Moscow to play CSKA Moscow in the final group stage game of the Champions League as we look to seal up top of the group of that. And then we go to Anfield in the league to play Liverpool. And obviously, Leeds versus Liverpool in our game is the biggest game in English football, so that is as big as it gets. But we start in the medical centre because we are just coming out of an injury crisis that is really affecting us, the centre of our midfield, to be honest. We knew that Jared Bowen was out for quite a while with his broken ankle. Baker is out a little bit with a virus. That happens, it's fine. Renier has been out pretty much since last episode, gone for about another 2 weeks with a calf strain. Noah Kane twisted his ankle. He's out for another week yet. Edmondson picked up a minor knock there, but that's not too bad. You can see just coming back from injury is Gary Turpie and Bogac as well. We have been bare bones in the centre of our midfield for a few games now. As I said, we are just coming out the other side of that. What's that meant, of course, is that a lot of players are match fatigued because they've had to play more games than they should have been playing. So how did that affect our on-field performances? Let's start and have a look back what's happened since last episode. I think there's 6 games to catch you up on, a lot to catch up on. We'll start with Everton. Let's see how we did. We took the lead when Erling Haaland pounced on a poor back pass. He added a second from the spot after half-time and completed his hat-trick when he pounced on a defensive mix-up. Everton pulled one back late on, but Renier restored our 3-goal lead with a rocket in stoppage time before Nathan Woods got a second stoppage time goal. I mean, 5-1 looks a really good score. It was. We did play well, you can see there, but we did really capitalise on Everton injuries. And what about that Haaland hat-trick? Worst hat-trick in football history, I'd say. But there we go. He did get a hat-trick. Renier and Wood with the other goals. Excellent stuff. Next up, we played Newcastle in the league. We left it late, but Leão bundled over the winner. This was a tight, tense game, and to be honest, we probably didn't deserve to win it. Leão popped up late with the goal to win it for us. But yeah, Newcastle will justifiably feel like they got ripped off in this one. You can see in the match stats, they did outplay us. And yeah, just a bit of one of those off days that we get from time to time. If we played a better team than Newcastle, we probably would have been beaten. But we did manage to scrape a win. What do they say about champion teams? They find a way to win, don't they? Next up, we played Galatasaray at home in the Champions League. Let's see what we did to the Turks. We opened the scoring thanks to an Under stunner. And we were 2 up when Edmondson won possession and Noah Kane played in Bogac. And Bogac turned provider after the break to play in Abel Ruiz. Edmondson got a 4th from a corner. And Bogac crossed for Abel Ruiz late on for our 5th. So a dominant win, and what about that under goal to open things up for us? What a strike it was. Bogac, Abel Ruiz with a double, and Edmondson with a goal as well. You can see this is when Noah Kane got injured, but look at these match stats. We absolutely smashed them. 40 shots on goal in a 90-minute game of football. 21 of them on target. We probably could have scored more, to be honest. But we just got the 5, and that'll do, pig, that'll do, as they would say in Babe. And there we go, that is that. Next up, we played West Ham in the league. We got the only goal in the first half when Mariba headed in Ruiz's cross. Another game where we dominated, but we really didn't take chances. Mariba with a nice goal. But yeah, again, we deserved to win this one. 17 shots to 8, 8 on target to 2. We had more of the possession. Again, not at our brilliant best, but enough to get by. Next up, a big game. We went to title-chasing Chelsea. Let's see what we did at Stamford Bridge. We fell behind early from a leaping header, but we drew level late on thanks to Mariba. So there we go, we got off to a horrible start. We did just about shade the game after that though, especially in the second half. We got a late equaliser, and this is, I think, almost payback for the Newcastle game, where a draw in that one would have been fair. I think we can see by the by the player ratings, we had the better players, although Onana did play quite well. I think we probably deserved to win it. We just about shaded it, but we got a draw, and like I say, we can't really complain too much. The final game to catch you up on, another game in the Premier League, this time against Norwich. We took the lead when Zagreb picked out Leão's run. We were pegged back from a set piece, but got ourselves back in front in first half stoppage time. when Under crossed for Abel Ruiz. And it was the same combination that led to our fourth. Before Endow's Maisie running past picked out Alfie McCalmont to smash in a fifth. Another game that we played well in, a shame to concede the goal, but we essentially controlled the game. Leao with a goal, Ruiz with another double, and McCalmont, what about the Endow assist on that McCalmont goal? What a run that was. And yeah, you can see their goalkeeper played quite well. And yeah, again, a game that we won well and deserved to win well, to be honest. So have a quick look at what all that means for the league tables. You can see we are top, joint top with Liverpool, and we go to them this episode, of course. Chelsea are right there, just the 3 points back. Man United sneaking up slowly, and then it is daylight back to fifth. We've already guaranteed ourselves a Champions League football for next season. It is insanely close at the bottom as well. Look at this. 18th is on 14 points, all the way up to 12th, just a 4-point gap. It is starting to spread out a little bit. You'll notice Arsenal have climbed up the table since last episode as well. Guardiola just starting to take effect there, I would imagine. But there we go. That's where we find ourselves. And of course, Champions League group there. We have guaranteed ourselves position 1. I'm assuming they have, because even if we lost, Real Madrid won. We have the goal difference unless something horrible happens, and we have the head-to-head against them anyway, having beaten them in Madrid. So that being the case, with our final Champions League group game here, we can afford to rotate a little bit. So we are the favourites for this one, as you would expect. Have a quick look at what we're expecting from them. We don't know too much. We don't have the Russian league loaded up. I'm not expecting them to come out like that. I'm expecting them to come out more in this sort of a formation, so we can see they do tend to attack down the flanks. And this is the team that we're sending out. As I said, we are definitely rotating. So it is William Eski, the goalkeeper. Brad Darich, Dean, Suter, and Wan Bissaka as the back four. Turpie and McCalmont go in midfield. It's Endow getting the start with Bogac and Vavake. Leao goes up top. Now, Leao, since last episode, have had one international break, and he has not only got a cap, he's gone and got himself a goal as well. So well done to Rafael Leao. Yeah, let's get out there. Looks a little bit frosty, light snow, -2 degrees. Now, that may affect the way we like to play. We'll have to keep an eye on things there. Tell the team to pick up where they left off. Let's go. A little bit of passion. Go out there and impress me, boys. Some calm, we have faith. And, yeah, let's hope we can get a result. And here we go. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think I've played too many games in the snow since with this new match engine that supposedly affects the way that, the way the pitch plays. So this will be an interesting one. We may need to look to go a little bit more direct, perhaps, playing in the snow. But we'll wait and see how it plays out here. Again, we haven't got the best start in terms of possession. Here we go with a throw. Brad Darich for Turpie. Turpie to Brad Darich. He's going to get a cross in. He can. Leao's there. Leao just over the bar. Unlucky there for Rafael Leao. Actually, I was surprised that to see that he was his debut. I could have sworn he'd already played for Portugal. He'd definitely been called up before, especially that first season we had him when he was just scoring for fun. But yeah, fortunately, he has now made his debut. And yeah, a nice goal for him. And this isn't particularly working, so let's just maybe look to go a little bit more direct and maybe hit early crosses. Just need to get the ball into the penalty area, perhaps, and let the chips fall where they may. It's a decent goal kick out there. And it looks like we're going to have the Russians in possession. Can we get a foot in here somewhere, win the ball back? It doesn't look like we can. That ball looks like it's playing okay to me, to be honest, but we'll see how we go. McCalmont with a good tackle. Here we go with Endow. Endow looks for Leao. Not the best pass by the youngster. And we come back again. This is looking as though it might be going against us. Wan Bissaka. There's a ball hacked clear. Leao's there, but let's be honest, he's chasing the ball around a triangle. Have we nicked that? No, we haven't. Vavake maybe should have done better there. Brad Darich is there to win possession back. We're really struggling to keep possession, though, aren't we? Brad Darich goes down the line. Can Vavake get onto that? Yes, he can. It's a good ball from Brad Darich. Now, can Vavake get a ball into the box? Pull it back, mate. It's there. Leao, across for Endow! The youngster gets his Champions League goal. Second of the season. And that was a nice quick counter-attack goal, too, wasn't it? Brad Darich down the line for Vavake, and Vavake, for once, didn't do something stupid and hog it. He went across. Leao, I think he meant that, and Endow unmarked at the back post. Really, in that position, you'd think Leao would just take a shot, mate. You're in a good position yourself. And here we go now from a free kick. Can we get a quick fire double? Oh, it's horrible. Max Dean, what is that, mate? Unbelievable miss. Hopefully that'll settle down Endow's nerves. You've got a goal, mate. You're doing fine. Here we go. First half stoppage time. McCalmont swings it in. It's Max Dean. He's getting closer. But that should do it for the first half. 1-0 up in difficult conditions. We've injured 2 of their players now, so we're doing okay on that front as well. And Real Madrid are winning 3-0 against a disgracefully bad Galatasaray side. What do we say to this? We'll have to give it maybe a... don't get complacent out there. We've got a stressed out Mr. Turpy. You're fine. We've got a stressed out Endow. I don't know what you're stressed out about, mate. You're doing absolutely wonderfully. And we'll get back out there. We do have some others on the bench we could give game time to. Kakatrian at centre-back. Daly, one of our young midfielders, is another one. Try and help him develop a little bit. If we can get a second goal, it might be a game for him. Vervake's done his man there. Is he going to go himself? Yes, he is. But it's tapped over the bar. Another corner coming in now. McCalmont. Leao. I think Leao lost that header. Endow has it at his feet. What can he do? It's tackled away for another corner. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with the way Endow's playing. I think between him and Baker, we've got 2 really good options at the right wing. Not necessarily starters, but certainly very strong backup options. That ball's kind of broken away for Moscow there. Can Dean win it back? It's a bit of a lungy tackle. And, well, worst case scenario there, he's just broken up the play, hasn't he? Let's give it a get creative. And Dow's still looking nervous. I don't understand why you're looking nervous, mate. Let's take it off, exploit the flanks, perhaps. See if that'll help us at all. Real Madrid is now 4-0 up. Ball floats over the top of everybody. Turpy has it. Can he pick a teammate out? Well, he can. It's Brad Darich. Back for Turpy. Across there for Dean. Go on, Dino. Dino caught in possession horribly. We're really in trouble at the back there. And luckily for us, they can't make the most of that. It was a bad mistake from Max Dean, wasn't it? Alright, Vervake's having a really, unfortunately, bad game for him down that left side. Alright, we want to give... I don't think it's not time, is it, to give youngsters the game here. This game is still very much for the taking. Endow on a booking now as well. Under, I want him fresh for Liverpool, ideally. So that's why I'm reluctant to bring him on. Real Madrid now 5-0 up over Galatasaray. Remember, we just need a point here. But the way this second half is playing out, a point, we'd be lucky to get it, to be honest. And there it is. Can't say it hasn't been coming. Let's take it off past the ball into space. Let's keep that on. Let's do that, though. And we haven't come out this second half whatsoever, have we? Now, as I said, if we were to lose, we still have the head-to-head over Real Madrid, so it really doesn't matter. But, yeah, I mean, I don't really want to drop points here to Moscow, if I'm honest. Ball in. Wan-Bissaka wins that, and William Askey not covering himself in glory in goal there, has he? He probably should have done a little bit better there. Let's show some passion here, boys. Come on. McCalmont with a corner. It's there. It's a tap in for Belvake. Is it going to stand? I think it is. Yes, it is. He's very, very close to being offside there. The assist has gone to McCalmont, so I'm not quite sure what's happened here. Only a second goal this season for Belvake. We have seen him with a few assists, or sort of the assist to the assist. It's bounced off. Okay, so it's bounced off the Moscow player. Vervaeke can't miss, and that's why he's not offside. No, he may not have been offside anyway, to be honest. Wan-Bissaka now to Alfie McCalmont. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Headed away. We should have somebody there for that, should we not? Yes, we do. Turpy wins it. Bissaka 7-0 Real Madrid. That's 17-0. Real Madrid has beaten Galatasaray so far this season. That is disgusting. Has there been a worse team in Champions League group stage football history than this Galatasaray team? Surely, surely not. We've put 10 past them. There's a ball in there, and Bogac saved. So 27 goals at least, plus whatever Moscow's put past them. That is absolutely outrageous in 6 games. Well, that's 4 games of football, plus Moscow would be 6. Ball whipped in, headed behind for a corner. And at 2-1, I think I trust Kakachian enough to bring him on for Max Dean, who hasn't had a great game in any case. We saw him caught in possession there for that one chance, didn't we? We'll trust Endow. I think he's doing okay. Can we give him some praise? We are playing quite well. We just, we're not taking chances particularly well, are we? Umar, nicked away by Vervaeke. Good tackle, mate. Just as I was beginning to get frustrated with you. There's the ball for Endow. Can Endow get across into the box? He can. Leao is there, and it's straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Leao possibly could and should have done a little bit better there. Another corner comes in. McCalmont, back post. Leao, and Leao again cannot keep his header down. How many chances do we need to score a goal? We might need to do some chance conversion training, I think, because, we're not really prolific in front of goal, are we? We're missing a lot of chances. But there we go. We do go to Russia. We do get the win. That's what we needed. So Leeds United win against CSKA Moscow. A nice goal from Indal. McCalmont, he actually did okay in the middle of the park, didn't he? 81% pass completion from 70 passes. He had a good game. We play Preston in the third round of the FA Cup. We get just under £500,000. Now I want to have a look at this Galatasaray team. Are they the worst team in Champions League history? Goals conceded. Galatasaray, 33 goals they've conceded. That is absolutely outrageous. I don't know if some of those will have been in qualifying or not. But look at that. 6-0, 10-0, 2-1, 3-1, 5-0 and 7-0. Absolutely outrageous performances there from Galatasaray. Anyway, guys, wait right there. We're off to Anfield next. This is huge. Alright, before we get to the Liverpool game, we do have our youth intake preview, and looking at it, there doesn't look like there's much to look forward to here. There are a healthy number of new fullbacks in the pipeline, and there are wide midfielders aplenty in the upcoming youth intake, but that's the green and we're done. We don't foresee any strikers coming through. There's no good wing-backs. Most of the centre-backs look like they won't make it. Many of our prospective defensive midfielders look like they'll be not troubling the first team. Most of the new central midfielders do not look like they'll ever be good enough for the first team. The next crop of wide midfielders don't look like great prospects. Most of our attacking midfielders coming through don't look to be the standard required. There are a few good wingers, and we shouldn't expect much from this youth intake. Perfect. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. We have a horrible record against Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. We've played them 14 times, beaten them twice. Once, I think, was in the FA Cup final, and the other time, I can't remember when it was, to be honest. But let's have a look at what we're expecting against them. It's the same that we always get. Jurgen Klopp, he really is a very good football manager, isn't he? We're expecting an attacking, direct style of play. Unfortunately for us, the data analysis have taken the weekend off. We are expecting them to play with a DM, though, not a number 10. So this may not mean too much. They do tend to attack relatively evenly across the field. This is a team we're sending out, and it is effectively the strongest team that we have available to us, I think. So Nana in goal. It's Zagreb, Dean, Wood, and Honey. Unfortunately, Pomgranich picked up a tight calf. I don't want to risk him. So we're not going to play him in this one. Phillips and Mariba go in midfield. Under, Alina, and Ruiz in behind Erling Haaland. Let's go. So yeah, there we go. They are coming out with the DM. Sorry, not a number 10. It's still a very good team though. Kane, Mane, and Salah. That's not a bad attacking trio, is it? So we're going to have our hands full in defence. Jardem says they expect to go there prove a point today. I'm going to say, do we play up revenge? Let's go revenge. Passionate. We owe them, boys. We owe them. Come on. A win here. What a win that would be. It's one of these, isn't it? I think it's a little bit like the Chelsea game away from home where I would take a draw. Now, we almost didn't get a draw against Chelsea, but we were the better team in that game. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see here exactly how this game plays out. But, yeah, I mean, my instant reaction is take a draw. Under's picked up a knock. It's a pulled hamstring. That's not going to last. So we'll bring Valvake on for him. We'll switch over Ruiz, and hopefully that'll work out for us. I almost started Valvake instead of Ruiz, to be honest, but Under playing down that right-hand side has been quite good lately. We've got a corner. Phillips knocks it in. It's decent. It's there. It's Haaland. Whistles past the post, and that isn't going to get the job done for us. Let's give him another get creative. We're holding our own here. We've got work to do now, though, defending a free kick. We have done some extra training on this. Hooked clear there by Dean. And can we put some pressure on them? Valvake is doing his best to close them down, but you might be wasting energy there, I think. Oh, I thought for a second that we might have been able to get a foot in. They lump it forwards. It's Mane. Mane cuts in and straight into the arms of Onana. That's okay. That's okay. We'll give it a demand more next shot. We've got another corner coming in here now with Calvin Phillips. Again, it's decent. Valvake at the near post. And Felix Valvake heads us into a lead at Anfield. In front of the Cop as well. Get that up. Oh, to the Cop. No. Cop's the other end. Bench is that side. Anyway, it doesn't matter which end it's at because it's gone in the back of the net. And Valvake, what a header that is. Deft. Well directed at the near post. And it's 1-0 Leeds United. Let's demand a little bit more of that, please, boys. And if we defend well now, we're going to find ourselves 3 points clear atop the table. We've got work to do now defending a corner, though. Salah knocks it in. Can we get that away? Oof. Lucky. Come on, boys. Come on. We are better than that. Let's concentrate coming into half-time here, please. Ruiz not having a great game. Neither is Carlos Alina. I almost played Bogac instead of Carlos Alina. Alina's just a little bit more creative, though. We might move him to support, perhaps. Let's give it an assertive. Things are going well. You're capable of better. Don't get complacent. Let's just give it a don't get complacent. That seems to have motivated most of them. I just want to switch Alina to a more creative support role there. Yeah, I think that'll work. Hopefully he should still get forward a little bit. Let's demand a little bit more for this second half. We're looking motivated, other than Wood, which is a little bit worrying that our main sort of experienced defender back there is looking nervous, but hopefully that won't show in his football. Zagreb with a little bit of space to run into now. Can he find Valvake in front of him? He stops. He goes in field. He does find Mariba. Looking a little bit narrow here. We're getting crowded out. Mariba, good strength there to keep possession. Still Mariba. Look at Zagreb's made a nice little run there. Alina, this is nice passing. Wonderful stuff. Here goes Valvake. And this is goal of the season. No! Oh, I'm choking up with emotion. It would have been team goal of the season there, almost for sure. It's Phillips now to knock in another corner. Can we punish them again from a set piece? No, it's headed away this time. And are we going to get caught on the break? We do have players getting back. Oh, what a tackle that is from Mahoney, the Everton player, of course. Booking for Valvake, it looks like, for disrupting the counter-attack, but we'll take that. That's fine. Sander Berg now brings it forward for Liverpool. Can we get a foot in there? Mariba's there, but he can't get in. Oh, Robertson's in. Can we get a block in here? Mane. And Mahoney is there, and the Everton... Oh, he's given away a penalty. Oh, that's... Madly, no. It was a coming together, exactly. It's not a foul. Come on. What are we, men or mouse? Come on. All right, Onana, let's make a save here. Make a save. Onana, oh, he only doesn't, does it? Go on, Onana. What a save from Harry Kane. All right, is that a nice momentum shifter? If we can keep this corner out, you just think maybe it is. It's a good header away from Nathan Wood. They still have possession to Liverpool. Salah goes back. Berg, they're pinging it around a little bit. Can we get a... Too much space, too much space. Don't give away another penalty, mate. Don't give away another penalty. Phillips is there. It's hacked clear by Mahoney for Alana, sorry. Haaland goes early. Here's Ruiz. We're a chance on the break. There's a man in the middle. Abel Ruiz. It's tackled away. Penalty referee. He gave him at one end. Why not this end? Oh, exciting stuff here at Anfield. Let's give him some praise. We're playing quite well. Alina's not having a great game. Let's call it on him. Let's get Bogac on the field. And let's get him back on an attacking role as well. A shame for Alina. He's not having a champagne season, to be honest, but we've seen him come good before, so I'm not going to give up on him just yet. Now, the thing with having Bogac on the field, too, means that we can look to go a little bit more defensive. He can play deeper in midfield, and we could move Calvin Phillips back to a DM. So that's something we will consider as this game goes on. We've got 15 minutes to go here. Zagreb with a nice header to find Bogac. Zagreb's had a good game, hasn't he? He's just a wonderful defensive player for us. Ball over the top. Haaland wins the header. It's there for Ruiz. Haaland can't get back onto the knockdown from Ruiz. And this is beginning to become a long old highlight. Come on, boys. Get a foot in here, can we? Salah runs in field. That's over the top of Mahoney. Not the best defending we'll ever see. Ball comes in. Oh, Salah can't miss. What's gone wrong there? Zagreb, I gave him the big build-up, and he's let Salah go. He's ghosted him behind him. Hey, look, he's done so well. He's tracked him the whole way. The whole way. And then the last of that, he's in perfect position, and he's just stopped at the last second. Oh, Zagreb, you've made me look a fool there, mate. He's done the right thing for so long. All right, here we go, straight back. Now, is it going to be a double heartbreak for Leeds United, or can we get them straight back here? Ruiz running forward with the ball. Goes past his man. We've got men queuing up. It's their back post, and it's Felix Valvake, and it's offside. No. Oh, I'd like to see that again. He looked onside. How close was it? It was a wonderful run by Felix. Oh, he's offside too. You've got to stay onside there. Ruiz did so well. He didn't need to be offside either. That's the frustrating thing. Are we going to get double heartbreak here against Liverpool yet again? Hurling Haaland's there. We haven't really seen much of him, have we? Come on, boys. What can we do? Can we get a foot in here somewhere? I'm wondering if we should look to close up these lines. Salah's beginning to run the show. Martinez misses a good opportunity there, and you just get the feeling this game is turning a little bit, don't you? Let's close up these lines and maybe play a higher line. I don't want to get stuck in. We have some players on bookings there as well. Ruiz isn't having a great game, although we saw him do quite well for their for that Velvake disallowed goal. So I don't think he's doing too badly. Good header away there. Bogac is going to get to this, and we've got space to run into. He's got Haaland with him. Bogac goes past one. Bogac, he's offside, Haaland. You absolute moron. Oh, you've got to do better, Erling. It's not his day, is it? It's not his day. We're going to bring Edmondson on. Last change. 3 minutes to go. Let's demand a little bit more. Is there a late goal in this game for Leeds United? Come on, boys. Come on. There's not. But I tell you what, I did say, didn't I? I would take 1-1. I would take a draw. 1-1. Same score as Chelsea. And yet again, I think we were maybe not quite as dominant as we were against... Not that we were dominant against Chelsea. I don't think you could say we were the better team, but we certainly weren't second best. Unlucky today, boys. But, yeah. You know, to be disappointed coming away from Anfield with a point, that's not too bad. Denied by late goal. Under another injury, another 2 weeks. We are really, really starting to rack up these injuries. And I don't really know why it's happening. Because, I mean, we've got generally less injuries than we should do. But... yeah, it's just not quite falling for us right now. If we look at what that means for the league tables, we were the first game of the early kickoff of the weekend games, I should say. We were the early kickoff for the weekend. But worst case scenario, Chelsea will be a point behind us, but we are still top. So that's a really, really good place to be. And there's the final Champions League table as well. Guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We will be back next time for... we might come back for maybe the festive fixtures. We haven't done festive fixtures for a few seasons, so that's always a bit of fun. We can start discussing transfer window as well, so we'll come back for that next episode. I think, yeah, no, you know what, stuff that. We'll come back for Preston in the FA Cup, Manchester City, or we'll just do Manchester double. Okay, we'll come back for the Manchester doubleheader, both at home. Hopefully we can get some results there. If there is an EFL, if we were to get past Arsenal in this quarterfinal, there's a semi-final in there, we'll do that instead. And I think there's a Champions League knockout round draw as well. You can see that's coming up here. If you want to follow me on Twitter, at AussieVillain, once I have the draw, I'll tweet that out for you tomorrow and let you know, or tomorrow if you're watching live. Otherwise, guys, until then, I've been AussieVillain. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow for a Manchester doubleheader. Take care.